Hey, what's up everybody? This is DGen Tutor and I'm back again with another video. And today we're going to learn what I think is the easiest way to mint free NFTs, mint them and locate these free NFTs. And that's using a tool called Mint.Fun. If you want to get really in depth with how this works and kind of understand all the terminology, I'd recommend go watch the other video that I put out prior, which is how to mint a free NFT from etherscan. This kind of teaches you the basics to understand what's going on the back end, but definitely not required to be able to try out this platform called Mint.Fun, which is actually easier in my opinion to use. Now, what makes Mint.Fun so useful is it actually takes the important free mint functions, and these are things like the price, the max per wallet, the max supply, and it actually tells you these values that are typically stored in the smart contract where you would have to read the smart contract to be able to interpret these things. Instead, it pushes them out to a clean to use user interface, such as you can see on the right. So all the stuff that you would have to use to interpret how to mint a free NFT on etherscan, it automatically does it in a one-click button. So instead of having to actually go to the right contract and then searching for the free mint function and typing in, 0 as the dollar amount and then mint one NFT, it just gives you a button. And this is really useful because it takes quite a bit of time to actually look through the smart contract or look through the minting functions to determine, okay, what price do I need to put in? How many can I mint? How many are there total? How many I've already minted out? And it makes it super easy to see all in one platform. So not only can you quickly identify the functions within the smart contract that you need to input values for, but you can actually quickly check out maybe even faster than someone actually using etherscan and minting directly from the contract, which historically has been one of the fastest ways to be able to mint free NFTs. Before we hop right into the tutorial, I also want to put out a warning disclaimer saying definitely you can get rugged or drained by using these types of protocols. The smart contracts that you're going to be minting from, you don't necessarily know what they do or how they interact with your wallet. So again, it's best to use a burner wallet. And also this platform Mint.Fun is relatively new and the trends can change. So at this time, this seems like the easiest way to mint free NFTs. This could change over time, but in this current last few months, the meta has really been free NFT mints. So this time it's really a solid way to mint NFTs. Great, so let's hop right into it. So the website is Mint.Fun. And from here, you can kind of see a dashboard of current trending mints. So if you go ahead and scroll down, you can see a bunch of things that are currently minting. And they also have a little action item, which is that mint now button we'll get to in a second. They have a friends tab where if you connect your Twitter, you can see what your friends are minting. And then lastly, really the most important thing here is the free mint. So what we're going to do here is actually go ahead and click on this first one, Broke Girls, and click mint now. And what's awesome about this is, like I was saying before, it shows you that you can mint one NFT for free. So instead of going through the contract, you can actually mint one for free. And they also have a bunch of other stuff that's super relevant, like mint 2 items for a certain amount, which is defined in the contract. So they have other links like OpenSea, a very brief graph showing what's going on. But if we go to etherscan, we can actually see that this contract is actually being minted right now. And if you go to the read contract, you can see the total max supply. And let's compare that with the percentage minted. And if we go to write contract, we can also see this free mint section has some stuff that we can mess with. So it automatically does it for us and we can mint one item for free. And then we have some other options. But in this case, let's go ahead and mint the one item for free. And we're just going to confirm, pay a little bit of gas. I'm going to keep the gas standard. I don't think too many people are minting this contract. And it gives a little button to view it on etherscan, which is very useful. So this transaction is pending. I'm actually going to speed it up a little bit. But if you look, it will actually come up with a pop-up that will show you, okay, mint's been successful. And we'll click on the mint that we just did and paid a little bit of gas. And we can see that we successfully minted this item. So now let's head over to OpenSea. And I'm going to go to my profile to show you that I actually minted this. So there we go here. I have my Broke Girls NFT that I just minted. It has the traits and everything in here. But I actually want to show you another really cool feature where you can type in the smart contract into the URL and it'll take you straight to the minting page for something that you don't see on the trending page. So I'm going to go to the recent contract and I'm going to copy the contract address for the Broke Girls NFT. And I can do that by navigating to the etherscan contract page. So I'm going to copy, go back to Mint.Fun, and I'm just going to paste it after the slash behind Mint.Fun. And bam, this should pop up the minting screen for any NFT. And this also works from a separate web page. So let me try this again, and I'm gonna go to google.com, and now I'm gonna type in the information. So I'm gonna do Mint.Fun slash, and then the smart contract, and bam, it brings it back up to the page where you're gonna be able to mint this NFT for free. So I'm gonna try this again, and I'm gonna do it from the DJintuited Discord, where we can actually see what's minting and free mints. So I'm gonna scroll down and look for something like the latest free mint, and it is Goblin Boki. So I'm gonna click on the link that should give us the smart contract for this. And this is the what's minting.live website. It should take us to Etherscan, and I'm gonna copy the Etherscan contract code and again, paste it after the backslash. And this brought up the Boki Goblin Town NFT collection, which actually we can't mint. So that's probably because it either minted out or maybe the contract was turned off. So let's try a different one. I'm going to scroll up and just find another contract that minted and hasn't probably minted out yet. Great. So we have this Our Feline Friends NFT collection, and we just want to go to the Etherscan link, copy the contract address, and then paste it after the backslash, and bam, it's popped up with the Etherscan contract that we just put in, and we can actually mint more than one item. So we can mint one item, or we can mint up to 20. In this case, I'm actually going to decline, and I'm feeling pretty good here. So why don't we just go ahead and mint 20 items, and go ahead and check gas fees. This transaction is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to speed up the video just so we can get through it pretty quickly. And this is almost done. So bam, I minted 20 NFTs from this free contract, and I was able to source it from a different website. So I found out that it was free on a different website, but I was able to use Mint.Fun to be able to confirm the transaction. And you can see here, if you go to read contract, we're able to have all these different functions. Like, you know, you can only mint 20 per wallet, and it's going to cost 0 ETH. And then lastly, we can even see, okay, what's the max supply, and understand that all within the Mint.Fun platform. So this is a really easy way to be able to interpret these NFTs and then make a decision based on what Mint.Fun says. Hey, these are the available functions. So I'm gonna go to OpenSea again and see if our NFTs came through, and voila, they're all in there. It could be a rug. So again, definitely use burner wallets, but it did go through the smart contract, and we were able to get all these different NFTs. So that's the end of today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please leave some notes in the comments about what type of videos that you want to see next, and I'll do my best to get those out there. But for now, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.